Hello and welcome to my channel. I have today made another art journal spread in my big, I call it my big book, my big art journal. So it's an old, what is it? It's not an atlas, but it's kind of info about countries and stuff, and it's quite an old one. I think it's from the 80s. So here I'm just finding a page or a spread that I want to use, and I'm just gluing pages together 2 and 2 so it's a bit thicker and sturdier, and I'm using my Pritt stick. So yeah, and then I'm going to prime pages with my white gesso. So this is just a basic thing that I often do, and maybe I didn't have to show it today, but well, I just did. And I have drawn some eyes and a face and a mouth on a paper, and I actually copied it. I scanned it in my printer and copied it, so it's quite fun to have a few templates, basic templates, and this is how they look. So I can, add different details and stuff, and it's not always that you want to maybe draw the eyes or the face from scratch, so it's nice to have. So I think I will make more copies out of that. So, and I'm just adding some scraps I had on the table, on the desk, and I'm adding my homemade transparent gesso. And I have a video on making that gesso, and I really like that. I've made a lot of batches now and used them all. So I'm actually going to add black today, and a lot of it with a sponge, because I'm going to use a stencil and remove some bits of it, because I've had this stencil for a while, and I can't really find a good usage for it, because I want the branches to be black, not the other way around, But this I think will work. I'm gonna try it anyway. So I'm using a wet baby wipe and removing some of the black. And of course, not all black is going to be gone, because it'll be kind of grayish, but that's alright. And of course on the other page also. And I like the effect actually, but I'm gonna spruce it up a bit later. And I have a lot of black color left on my palette, so I'm just going to add a bit more on some places with a brush, because I want it to be more black. Blacker, is that a word? I don't know. But I want to emphasize the branches more. And as usual, I have no real plan for this. I just wanted to use the eyes and the face and that stencil in this way. So now I'm just winging it as usual. But I really enjoyed this process. And of course you can skip it a bit if you think this is a tedious part, and maybe it is to watch, but I really enjoyed making it and doing it. It's kind of therapeutic to just sit and paint branches. And now I'm going to use a tiny brush, and I'm gonna use the black again and make some more detailing on the eyes and the brows, and yeah, on the face. No, I'm not gonna use the acrylic paint on the face. I just remember I'm gonna use my Inktense black pen for that, because it'll be difficult with details. And as you saw there, I just splashed a bit of black, but it's easy to remove it with a wet wipe because my background is gessoed, so that's nice. If you make a mistake, of course I always make mistakes. And this is my Inktense, as I talked about, because I want the face a bit more black and gray. And now I'm going to find a butterfly, but I'm not sure about the colors, so I'm just trying out my selection of butterflies, and most of them I have made. Some are stamped and colored, and some are made from scratch by me, but these are actually stamped and colored, so I'm going to go for the orange today. And I'm actually splitting the butterfly in two and putting it on each side of her face, just for fun. And I really like the orange color to this gray page. It sort of pops out. And I'm adding one more layer of my transparent gesso, and the colors of the butterfly is instantly moving, but I'm trying to to remedy that, so it works. And now I'm going to use my white Posca pen, because I have noticed that the Posca pen works better on my transparent gesso, so it's whiter that way, it's easier to use. So that's why I added the last layer of gesso. And now I'm just adding white on all of the branches to make them pop a bit more. And it works, I think. They do pop more now. And now I'm going to add some texts, and these are some canvas letters that I found in my stash, and and I wanted something big that you can easily read. And I'm gonna write nature heals, and that is two meanings for me, because nature heals you. In a way, if you're walking in nature, it's really healing, and it's also a way to tell that nature is healing itself, kind of. Of course, we shouldn't pollute it as much as we do, or at all actually, but it is fantastic in healing itself, the nature. So this is it, and I really love it actually. It's different, as I always say. I like to challenge myself in something different, and I think this fits the criteria of that. And if you enjoyed it, you could please leave a like or a comment. Makes me happy. And yeah, watch my other videos if you like. I have a lot of them. And have a nice day. And bye.